Corey Scott once again, and I want to talk to you about the mayor's son. That's right, the mayor's son. Just today, September 21st, 2016, Mayor Joe Hogsett's son signed what's called a diversion agreement. Some of you may know that recently the mayor's son was caught and arrested for possession of marijuana, among other things. And so today the news breaks that he's signed what's called a diversion agreement. And I want to talk to you about a diversion agreement because it's very important to know, especially for parents, especially for younger people, college students, because a diversion agreement is an agreement between the state of Indiana and an individual that's been charged with a low-level crime such as a misdemeanor. And so what a diversion does is a person enters into an agreement or a contract that says that for the next 2 years, I agree not to have any further criminal cases. And then also, normally it entails doing something like community service work or maybe taking a class. It all depends on what the charges are. So in the mayor's son's case, he's agreed to pay $333, stay out of trouble for the next year or so. And then once he does that, he fulfills his end of the bargain, his charges will be completely dismissed. And so here's why this is very important for you parents, college students, and young people. Because the alternative to a diversion agreement is to actually, that is, if you're found guilty and you're convicted, you end up with an actual criminal record to where if someone looks you up for a job or educational purposes, they see that you've been convicted. So instead of having a clean slate like the rest of the people, rest of the candidates or someone that you might be up against for a position, you end up behind. So it's very important if you or a loved one has been charged with a low-level crime such as a misdemeanor and you have little to no criminal history, it is very important that you or your attorney inquires about whether or not you qualify for a diversion agreement. Remember that, a diversion agreement. If you need my help, you can always call me.